Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another brand new video. I hope you guys are all doing well. So, good morning to you guys, or whatever time it is that you guys are in fact watching this video. I hope you guys are doing well. But guys, as you guys can see, Bitcoin right now is actually going below the support level. Okay, it actually broke support once again. So if I go to the daily charts right here, okay, you guys can clearly see that Bitcoin was holding up pretty well with in between this support level right here. Okay, it really was. And just recently, okay, Bitcoin actually broke down, right? So meaning that we could potentially see Bitcoin, drop back down to $20,000 to even $18,000 to even $16,000, right? Which is right around this price target right here back in November and December, right? So we could potentially see that for Bitcoin, okay, since it is in fact breaking down from its support level. And other altcoins today, guys, are in fact having a slight drop. Not all of them, but majority of them. Okay, so it is in fact a red day today, but we're not seeing a massive drop today. Okay, we are in fact seeing some altcoins dropping, 1%, over 1%, over 2%, even some, 3% and whatnot, right? But majority of them are in fact, down today. Okay, so everything's still holding up pretty well in my opinion, but Bitcoin actually just broke support. And in this video, guys, I want to talk about why Bitcoin could actually drop. Not just because it just broke the support level, but there are many reasons. So I'm going to talk about it. Okay, I'm going to talk about it in this video. I want to show you guys some charts that I think we could potentially see Bitcoin drop back down to, $20,000 to lower than 20K, right? Very, very soon. So guys, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you guys have not yet already. I really would appreciate that. And I just want to say real quick, guys, do not be fearful. Okay, do not be fearful. Okay, if Bitcoin drops further down, think of it as a positive side. Okay, you can buy more, right? Accumulate more. I've been telling you guys that many times, and honestly, I actually want Bitcoin to go back down to its bottom, right? As of we know, as of right now during the cycle, this time frame right here, right, between November and December, pretty much, right? This was, in fact, Bitcoin's bottom during the cycle, right, during this time, okay? So you guys have to understand, if Bitcoin does, in fact, go back down to, $16,000, maybe even lower than that, because at one point, it actually went lower than $16,000, and thank God I bought some Bitcoin at that time, right, around $15,000. If Bitcoin does, in fact, go back down this price target, I'm going to be really happy, right, because I'm going to be buying more. Okay, I'm really going to be buying more. So we're going to see what happens, guys. But like I said, I want to show you guys some charts that indicates that Bitcoin has the potential to drop back down. Okay, it's going to go further down. So real quick, I've been showing you guys a lot of these charts, okay, similar to this chart, the one that I'm showing you right now, where, history does in fact repeat itself for Bitcoin. Okay, so Bitcoin is in fact forming a diamond continuous pattern right now. Okay, that's what this is right now. Okay, and we could potentially see Bitcoin, right, skyrocket, right? We potentially could, and I've told you guys this many times. Okay, if we see Bitcoin, right, if we see Bitcoin break above this resistance line right here at $25,000, if Bitcoin pumps above 25K and it goes even higher, right, if it passes $25,000 and it breaks this resistance line, we could potentially see Bitcoin go to $30,000. I've been telling us that many times, right? And the last time we seen Bitcoin at 30K was back in May and pretty much June, right? Early of June, last year in 2022, right? That was our last time seeing Bitcoin at 30K. So obviously it's been quite some time. It's pretty much been, 10 months, almost to a year now since we've seen Bitcoin at, $30,000. So yes, if Bitcoin does in fact break this, resistance line, which is $25,000, we could potentially see it go to 30K. I've been telling you guys that many times, and I've been showing you guys, a lot of, charts just like this one, similar charts, showing you guys what Bitcoin was doing back in, 2019 and 2020. You guys can clearly see I'm a big believer of history repeating itself. Okay, and look at what happened with Bitcoin back in 2020, right? It absolutely skyrocketed, and that's pretty much when the next Bitcoin bull run happened, right? That's when, the next crypto bull market happened. Okay. And, the exact same thing could happen for Bitcoin this year, right? History is in fact repeating itself, just like what it did in 2020 and 2019, right? So I've told you guys this many times that the crypto bull market is not going to happen this year, okay, in 2023. Okay, it's going to happen next year in 2024. Once the Bitcoin halving event happens, that's when pretty much, the crypto bull market will in fact happen. So pretty much it's going to happen next year, okay, in 2024, not this year in 2023. And once the halving happens, obviously we're going to see Bitcoin pump, and of course other altcoins. Altcoins are going to absolutely pump, right? Now, here's another chart I really want to show you guys, just for example, what is exactly happening with Bitcoin right now, okay? Now, this one's going to be really important, okay? There's two scenarios. Either this is going to happen or this, right, for Bitcoin. So let me explain, guys. So this right here is obviously a ascending broadening wedge, okay? And obviously, you guys can clearly see Bitcoin right now is in fact in between this resistance line and the support level. And obviously right now, it obviously broke down the support level, right? So we know Bitcoin had some high highs, high lows, high highs, high lows. If we don't see Bitcoin create another higher high, then that means Bitcoin's going to drop further down, right? So who knows where, right? But Bitcoin's for sure going to be dropping down further down if it doesn't create another higher high, right? So that's exactly what this is. Okay, so there's obviously two scenarios. Either this is going to happen to Bitcoin or this, right? And time will tell, okay, but Bitcoin just broke support, so it's obviously not a good sign. But we will, see what's going to happen, right? If we don't see Bitcoin create another higher high, then we will potentially see Bitcoin, drop further down, guys, right? It's just how it is. So this is just a warning, okay? This is just a warning for you guys, right? But do not be fearful. I'm not making this video to obviously scare you guys. I'm just making this video to prepare you guys to not be scared, to not lose faith or anything like that, to not panic, especially right when this actually happens. Because I really want you guys to hold, right? I know for a fact a lot of you guys that are in fact watching this video, you guys are in fact, Bitcoin investors, and you guys are in fact in the crypto space, right? You guys are investors into the crypto market. I just really want you guys to not panic. Stay here for long term, guys, because the next crypto bull market is going to happen really, really, really soon. And I hope you guys have some diamond hands and you guys are hodling and, of course, buying more and accumulating more, especially. Right now, here's another chart that I want to show you guys, okay, because this is some exciting news right here, okay? And I've been talking about the halving a fair bit now, okay? So the halving progress, you guys can see every time, guys. Every single time we have a halving event for Bitcoin, okay? And I love this chart. It just really shows you guys that every time we have a halving event for Bitcoin, okay, Bitcoin always tends to reach a new all-time high. A new all-time high every single time we have a halving event for Bitcoin. And you guys can see, right? Every time we saw Bitcoin skyrocket. And just by the way, I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm pretty sure you guys can. But on the Bitcoin chart right here, okay, you guys can see there are some, dark blue sections, and that's pretty much all-time highs. That's when Bitcoin pretty much reached a new all-time high during that time, during that cycle, right, during that time period. So you guys can clearly see, okay, back in 2013, right, you guys can see Bitcoin reached two new all-time highs just in that first halving, right? The second halving, you guys can see back in 2017, you guys can see Bitcoin once again created a new all-time high, okay? And then our most recent halving, right, back in 2020, you guys can see that Bitcoin did obviously reach not one new all-time high, but two. I've been telling us that many times, right? So the next halving is going to happen in the year 2024, like I said many times, around March, right? Around March or April. I'm not really quite sure, but I'm pretty sure it's going to happen in March of 2024. And once we see the halving happen for Bitcoin, we're going to see Bitcoin, like I said many times, pump like crazy. Same with other altcoins. Altcoins are going to skyrocket, right? But you guys see, we are literally right around the corner right now, okay, for the next halving event. We are literally right around the corner. It's going to happen soon. We're going to see Bitcoin pump really, really soon, okay? So be excited for that, guys, okay? And this is why I always tell you guys, okay, to really just zoom out of the Bitcoin chart, right? You guys can clearly see throughout the years, Bitcoin is always reaching a new all-time high no matter what. And we know how volatile Bitcoin is. I understand that, but you guys have to look at the bigger picture and just zoom out and think long term with Bitcoin. I've been telling us this many times because Bitcoin is always trending up. It's always creating a new all-time high throughout all these years. For the past 13 years, right? Bitcoin has always been trending up. And guess what? Bitcoin is going to be obviously reaching a new all-time high in the next crypto bull market. Okay. So I personally see a 100K Bitcoin, $150,000 Bitcoin, and of course a 200K Bitcoin in the next crypto bull market. Call me crazy, but that's just my personal price prediction for Bitcoin in the next, 2 to 3 years from now. Okay. So to end off this video, I want to show you guys one more chart, and this just really shows you guys that, we are in fact starting a new pattern right now for Bitcoin. Okay. Bitcoin did potentially reach its bottom. Okay, so this was Bitcoin's bottom right around here. Okay, this was actually Bitcoin's bottom because right now Bitcoin is in fact, pumping. We know what happened at the beginning of this year in 2023 in January. Bitcoin pumped like crazy. We had a 40% return alone just in January, right? But if I really just zoom out here, you guys can clearly see that Bitcoin looks like it is in fact forming a new pattern. Okay, it is looking like it is in fact forming a new pattern from this falling wedge that we have in fact been having for all throughout 2022 pretty much. And you guys can clearly see it looks like Bitcoin is in fact forming a new pattern, and it obviously did break out. Okay, so this right here, guys, was in fact Bitcoin's bottom, potentially, right, as of right now. Okay, even though, yes, right now, okay, we did in fact see Bitcoin, drop below this support level, right here. Okay, we know that. So we could potentially see Bitcoin, drop back down below, lower than, $20,000, right? Maybe, potentially. So we're gonna see, right? But this is not a good sign so far. Okay, so that's why, guys, I really do believe Bitcoin just hit bottom. Okay, that was in fact Bitcoin's bottom around here. And right now, Bitcoin is in fact breaking out just like what it's been doing in 2012, 2015, 2019. And it looks like we are in fact going to be breaking up to the upside. And I've told you guys this many times that, I do in fact see Bitcoin reaching at least 40 to even 50 over $50,000 this year alone in 2023, right? I do. So that's that. You guys let me know in the comments below. Where do you guys think Bitcoin's going to be heading this year in 2023? You guys think Bitcoin has the potential to go back up, to $50,000, maybe even over $50,000? Or do you guys think Bitcoin's going to drop to, below $20,000, right? Do you guys think it's going to go to $19,000, $18,000? Let me know in the comments below. But personally, I think I see Bitcoin reaching at least $40,000 to over $50,000 this year alone in 2023. Okay, so that being said, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And yes, okay, since Bitcoin, like I said, okay, since Bitcoin did in fact break this support level, we could see a massive, decent crash for Bitcoin coming. Okay, and not just for Bitcoin, but for cryptocurrency. So we're gonna see what happens, and of course, I will obviously, keep you guys updated. So stay tuned, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you guys have not yet already. I really would appreciate that. And I'll catch you guys in my next video. Have a good one, guys.